Deleted messages I, 29M, found on her, 24F, phone. How would you react? I, 29M, have been with my girlfriend, 24F, for around 2.53 months now, and the other day she met a male friend, who she also once dated. Same old story. She told me not to worry about him as she just views him as a friend and nothing more, etc. etc. The day after, I found screenshots on her phone of messages she sent to the guy on WhatsApp and deleted. Even if she didn't do anything, from my perspective the trust has already been broken, as she could have easily said she wasn't interested in anything before he arrived instead of saying, if something does happen. Text from WhatsApp. Don't be expecting something though, as might just have a smoke, as don't think Ink can cheat on him. I was saying if it does happen then don't say anything, but not saying it will at all. 115. So don't get hopes up. 115. As not sure I can do that to him or our relationship, but will have a smoke with you, but don't think I'm meeting you just to do something, as probs won't be able to bring myself to do anything, as I do love him and will just have that guilt. 115. But if it did happen then don't ever say anything, as it will only happen at the most if I get a bit drunk, but don't know if this is even enough to get me slightly drunk. 116. As takes me a bit to get drunk, as that would probs be the only reason why things did happen. Oh. 116. TBH, just don't want you properly expecting something, just wanted to chill and smoke, to be honest. 117. So don't come with the intention of us doing stuff, as that's not why I wanted to see you. I wanted to chill as mates and smoke and have catch up. 117. I don't want you just thinking we are going to do stuff when we meet, as I see you as a best friend and just want to chill for a smoke and chats, to be honest. 118. If something did happen then it literally would be a mistake and would be a moment that wouldn't get repeated. 119. As I don't know if I can do that to him, so please don't be expecting anything from me, and if you are then don't come if that's what you want, as I just wanted to chill and smoke and have a bit of fun with a best friend, not just to meet with intentions of anything sexual, if that's what you thought. 120. I've locked the door again, as it's been half hour since you called. Where are you? She says she has done nothing wrong, but I am not sure I can trust her again after this. What would you do? See you in the gym, brother. Pretty much gave him a play-by-play on how to get it to happen while giving her an excuse. Her grammar is atrocious. You can do better. Good luck with the next one, buddy. Be happy it was only a few months with this cheater. She's giving hope in circumstances where she would cheat, hoping you'll take the bait. Run. Honestly, I'm reading this and I'm confused as to what your question is. Your girlfriend, the person who literally is supposed to be committed and loyal to you, is texting a guy saying that she will probably have sex with him. Are you okay with this? Is this the kind of girlfriend you want? How can I, 32F, ask my boyfriend, 29M, for more sex? We spend a lot of time together, and I know for a fact that we're only sleeping with each other because, although we don't live together, he's nearly always at my house. I'm up for it pretty much all the time, but he goes through short phases when he's up for it, and then most of the time he's not. He's a big gamer and he enjoys a smoke. I don't think the gaming is too big of an issue because he'll usually only play for an hour or so when I'm home, but I think the smoking is. He is nearly always rolling a smoke or smoking one. I feel like the smoking also makes him quite lazy, so I end up doing most of the work when we do have sex. He suffers from a neurological condition that can affect his sex drive, as can the medication he takes for it, and it just feels like the combination of all of these things makes it nearly impossible. I know that attraction isn't the issue because when he is up for it he can't get enough of me and makes it very clear, but I can't help but feel a little neglected and unattractive nonetheless. Sex is a massive thing for me, and I can struggle a bit with intimacy outside of it. Any ideas of how I can approach the issue? Literally just say what you told us. Start blowing him while he's gaming? Person shrugging, thinking face. If he's on meds that affect sex drive, I'd say that's a big factor. I was on meds that affected sex drive for years, and, well, it affected my sex drive a lot. Thankfully, there's also other meds that increase your sex drive. The naked women, man. It works 33% of the time. Seems like you have a good dialogue. Be honest and speak to him about it. An issue is an issue, no matter the seriousness. It's way better to talk about it now than let the matter sink and become something worse. I'm sure that just by speaking, being honest and understanding each other, you both will figure something out. Good luck. Date somebody who cares about something other than smoking weed. I, 32 female, found out my good friend's husband, 34 male, is using dating apps. How'd I tell her? For context, I was bridesmaid at their wedding just over 2 years ago now. They've been together since university, so over 10 years now. I've seen him be posted on a Facebook group for women who are on the dating scene, and I'm positive it's him. The person who posted on that group said they'd met via a dating app and had been flirtatiously talking on Snapchat since then, for a few weeks now. The poster did say they hadn't met up in person, but I feel like most people in the modern age would consider using a dating app actively to be cheating. I got the poster of the Facebook post to message me and confirm the username he was using on Snapchat. This matches the username that comes up when searching the phone number I have for him on Snapchat, so I know it's not a catfish who's using his photos. My concern for my friend stems from the fact that mentally she is not in a good place, having lost her mother recently. How do I tell her what I know? I don't want to send her spiraling but feel like she deserves to know. Any advice would be greatly appreciated. If anyone is of the opinion I shouldn't inform her, can you let me know the justification for not doing so? I am pretty set on telling her, I just know it's going to be difficult. I let my friend know her husband was on that affair site that was leaked and posted. We are no longer friends and she is still with her husband. I guess he decided, I am guessing here, that I would not be good for their marriage going forward. We were friends for 25 years. No problems ever other than what he did. She decided to either forgive him or he lied his way out, don't know because I never heard from her again. Myself on the other hand, I would want to know, and I would actually be upset if you knew and never told me. So sorry to say, you had to do what you would want your friend to do and just live with how it turns out. Maybe create an anonymous account and send all the proof via that. What she chooses to do with that info is up to her and the fallback won't be on you. Hey friend, I didn't know you guys were having open relationships. Wait for reaction. Isn't your husband Snapchat 4X? I found out this through this Facebook group, show screenshots. Alternative, if she has siblings or father, pass the information and evidence to them. Whether your friend decides to stay with him or not is besides the point. Do the right thing and let her know. I'm sorry, I'm confused as to what the point was of the Facebook post. Like, was she trying to claim him and tell other women she's talking to him? Warning, other women to stay away for whatever reason. Haha, I'm just very confused about that. Do you have proof of the Facebook post you saw that started all of this? Screenshots of the chat with the woman? I would at least make sure she has proof. If you're close enough, I try to tell her in person or over the phone. Be honest. I don't know how to tell you this, but I saw this post. I have screenshots of whatever if possible. Maybe add, I don't mean to stick my nose into your business, but I feel strongly that I needed to let you know. Worst thing is you tell her, and she chooses him over you. And in that case, they deserve each other. I, F24, accidentally poked my crush, F22, in the eye. So I went to hang with a girl I like, and as soon as we met up we fought over a Nerf gun and I accidentally poked her in the eye. This was the third time we've hung out. The first, a milkshake spilled on her, the second she hit her head while play fighting, and third she got poked in the eye. She couldn't open her eye for an hour, and sat in pain for the rest of the night. I got her some eye drops and food and checked in on her this morning, but I haven't heard back yet. If someone did this to you, how would you feel? This will make a great story for your kids. Or she'll never see you again. I wouldn't be bothered at all. My best friend headbutted her husband on their first date. An accident is an accident. If she's going to be mad at you about it, she's not for you. Don't give her the impression that you're okay with any of this. If she laughs, you laugh less hard. Don't be the first one to make it into a joke because she was in pain. You let her tell you when it's not a problem anymore. And then still be cautious and remorseful. I was like this with my GF. At around 16 we used to play like kids, but I heard her throwing her backwards onto a settee and missing it. She was okay, but we were lucky. We had to learn to stop playing like kids. A good reason was our body weight and strength was twice a child's. It's past the end of childhood. That's the message. You have to grow up and start looking after each other. Ditto avoiding accidents. Maybe play less rough. It shouldn't take 3 times to learn this lesson. Maybe you guys should stop play fighting.